Good day to you all out there, my fellow Nigerians all over the world. I greet every one of you and a happy Sunday to you all. This is your brother Amenice J. So I want us to vibe together today. Let's take a look at some of the videos that we come across on social media and internet space. Let's vibe together, let's talk about it together and learn one or two important things from it together. So it's all about sensitization, configuring the mindset, the thinking of the youths of Nigeria, both home and abroad. Because sometimes when you hear some of us abroad, when you hear us speak, you think, this one not your joint at all. Because we speak and we still take sides when we are speaking. And of which the society where we are, things are not done that way. But when it comes to talking about Nigeria, they still take sides. They still bring out their tribalism and whatever. So that's by the way. So like I said before, let us all vibe together. Let's reason together. Let's grow up, build our mindset, our thinking together. Now, before we go further, I want to quickly talk about some points concerning this video we are about to analyze together. So the first being that I want us to know the difference between activists and a humanitarian, which will really help us in this video we are about to analyze together. So now, as an activist, you are totally different from a humanitarian. An activist, these are people who oppose government policies, who oppose everything that they know in their hearts is not good for the society, that they know will not bring progress to the society, that they know in their heart that this thing is affecting the citizen. They always kick against government policies, the negative policies of the government. So that's what makes you an activist. Some people, they do it through a court process, filing against such policies in courts. While some activists, which are the, how will I call it, the stubborn activists who are really into activism, that in their blood, their vein, all through is all about activism. They go through it through protest. They go against it through protest. Some they go against it through agitation. So many things. So these are activists. While on the other hand, the humanitarian is more like communicating with the people directly. Like for example, in terms of poverty, when there is hunger in the land, like as it is in most part of my country, Nigeria. Humanitarians, they usually go there, provides relief material, foods, everything for such people. They render help. But in this our case, the person in particular that I want to talk about, which is the Rate president, VDM. Me, I said it in my previous video that I'm a full-time Rate, but the fact remains that if anybody who I so much love and appreciate his or her good works are doing what I know deep down in my heart that this thing, no, is not supposed to be done this way, I usually speak out. Yeah. So like VDM, I'm a fan of him, and people like Dele Farotimi, Omoyele Sowore, Asha Yusuf, Mama P, Randy Peter, even Egbon Seyin Kuti, all of them. So I'm a fan of them also. So, but the overall of them all, who I so much love and adore, is Egbon Omoyele Sowore. So now, that's by the way. Let's go back to what we were saying before. Like the humanitarian. Humanitarian are in so many ways, so many forms. Like maybe you know that these people are not educated, they are lacking behind in terms of education. You can build schools, make provision, basic amenities here and there, even those that are being oppressed. as a humanitarian, you can also come in and maybe resolve the issue and look into the issue, look for a way to help and dialogue the issue, make sure the person is free from that oppression. So that is all about humanitarian. So now let's get started. To the previous video I watched before this one, where the Rate president VDM talked about how he was invited to one conference, or was it conference or what? I don't really know, I don't care. So how he refused, because he knew before that time that these people, they were up to something. Then, to me, you refusing that invitation, bro, we are all cool with that. It's a free word. You have your right for order against. So now, but where I have problem with that your video is when you go further to elaborate on the reason behind you not participating in that event. So you are not telling us that these people like Randy Peter, Asha Yusuf, and other who want to go into run for Senate or House of Rep, you are not telling us that because of their interior motive, that was why they talked about electoral reform. Now, let's take it one after the other. Like for Asha Yusuf, me, to the best of my knowledge, I'm aware that that lady has been in this struggle of an activism for some time, quite a while, over a decade, if I'm not mistaken. But I started following her. Do you understand? Though I started following her recently, but on the internet space, I started watching her videos from Bring Back Our Guests. This woman single-handedly started that movement, Bring Back Our Guests. Are you not telling us that all that she has done for this period of time is a waste, or because she had the intention of running for Senate one day, that's why she has been doing it? Bro, you know, these are activists who are against government policies. Bro, stop. This is not your feed. Stop attacking the activists. You are more of humanitarian. Focus on your feed, bro. We love you for that. So now to Randy Peter, you talked about how some were talking about electoral reform because they have it in mind that they will contest for an office or for whatever. They will participate in politics, bro. What sense does that make to any right thinking person? If the people that are destroying the country, they have started grooming their children to take over from them, it doesn't matter if you started your agitation yesterday. So far, you have that good intention. Even if you start your agitation yesterday, your activism yesterday, bro, let the youth go into politics. Simple as that. And Randy Peter, that man did something that I so much love, because he single-handedly started this electoral reform. Single-handedly, the man started. He he drew the people attention to it before people now started joining him. And at the end of the day, the Senate have to look into the electoral reform, despite say the end result it was not what we all expected. But that is not his fault. It was because of even the Nigeria. That is the reason why we have to keep sensitizing the Nigerians. It's because the Nigeria did not take that electoral reform serious enough. They're not taken serious, not just the fact. If the Nigerians really taken serious, as that guy drew that, bring that into light, drew everybody awareness to it, bro, what stops the citizen from occupying that National Assembly in every state? What stops the citizen from shutting those important areas down? We are not talking about violence here, just protest. Protest is your right.
One thing about me is
I don't want to make they arrest me. I don't want to make they do this one. The life we they live now with 75,000 minimum wage. That one and life.
Don't do harm.
That one
like
and life.
at all. Mama P, why?
So
why
now,
go through this route?
We not force you. Is a choice, a thing of a choice. Either to go to stand against government policies that is directly affecting the people, or don't talk about it. But if you are not talking about it, those that are talking about it, those that believe that change will come, if only they are involved in government, bro, let them be. Let's stop this bashing here and there. And the worstest of it all was when you refer to Yele as their papa. Now you want to counter their evidence, bro. That one not the
now let me show you when
so many of us,
and I go use their father.
A person like me,
show
personally, not the
where
go
be
down
the
with
papa of what they do?
Do you know why? Because there is no how. If Nigeria history is to be documented today in the proper way, not be those that destroyed by those, it's not by those that destroyed the Nigerians, so like the IBB book when they go launch. No, not be who destroyed the Nigerian. One can't tell us the history because they will tell us lie. Bro, think your heart, think that deep down your heart. If Nigeria history say they really want document am well today, is there any way Nigeria history will be documented without Omoyele Sowore name being mentioned there? No, because this man has done a lot for Nigeria. He has sacrificed a lot for Nigeria. Right from the time of the military, he even go America, go start up new life. At the end of the day, he still leave that comfort zone, come back, continue the struggle. These things don't they go on for decades. Then now you want just rubbish the guy image like that. You want the ridicule image for what? Just because of battle for relevance. Yes, to me, that's what it boiled down to. It all boiled down to battle for relevance. That's what every one of us are after. We're after relevance. Make them notice me, say yes, now me they do everything. Bro, Nigeria is too large for such things. That's just the fact. One person not fit take care of Nigeria problem. One person not fit tackle Nigeria problem. If Asha Yusuf is not there, Randy Peter is not there, you can imagine that Randy Peter went for electoral reform. Yele go for another one. Asha Yusuf go for another one. Things go the better. But we are not serious. The youth, they take sides. We know they think with our heads. When are we going to start thinking with our heads? When are we going to realize that some of these policies that the government are implementing is killing us? When we dey wait for one person call dey tell us say I will take live our life, say I will take do this one, see when we go protest, see when we go do this one, see when we go speak against government policy, see when we go do this one. Bro, that won't take us anywhere. That one not go take us go anywhere. People when don't sacrifice a lot for the country, may we learn to appreciate them. Even if sometimes we are not always happy with the way they talked about some certain things, maybe the way their approach, we are not always in agreement with it. That's for me. Not me say we can't they say okay because of this approach we want just hate the person. No, people don't sacrifice. The people when they kill the country, what have you done? How have you tried to even draw people attention to it or ridicule their names? No, then they do one. So why now? Why people will be saying they want to participate for election? Do they kick against them? Say they have that motive of campaigning before going into politics. That's why they were shouting electoral reform, this, that. Bro, and lastly, like I said before, to the people, ordinary people in the streets, in the trenches, to the common people when they see food they chop, wanna know say me now every policies of government they affect pass. Is hard time you start thinking with your heads. Think with your heads. not dey wait for person. You be rattle not mean say if anything dey go on you no fit talk. You be rattle not mean say if e be say one government policy dey when dey affect you say make you no talk. Because see wetin happen to Justice Clark, e can happen to anybody. And if e happen to you as a rattle for here, another one oppression happen to another person for another side as a rattle, and of which dey happen every day. So una fit communicate am to VDM. VDM will not be there to help everybody at a time. So it's high time when somebody bring a bad reform, try to participate, try to lend your voice in a positive way, irrespective of on whose ideology you believe in. That's why if Nigeria, I know Peter Obi will be an upgrade to the present administration. Good and fine. If now we want go back, let's try him after 4 years. If he no fit tackle the issue, we remove am. If na Yele Sowore we believe say he go fit in his radical way solve the problem of Nigeria, let's go by him. Forget your own say na this one or no any other. Let's not go that way. That way not get one help. That is also the reason again why the government, because they know we don't think for ourselves. They know we are not united. That's the reason why if we dey talk about their policies wey not good when they implement, they not dey fear, they not dey look back. If they loot our money, they not dey fear, they not dey look back. If they borrow, they loot, they not dey fear, they not dey look back, because they know the youth are not united. They know we cannot do anything about their policies. They know we cannot do anything about their looting. In a sense, society, the coastal way that was approved should have caused an uproar in the country. Make them come explain to us how they take approve that project. In a sense, society, the electoral reform they did, which Peter Aka draw our attention to, that thing does suppose cause chaos. But the youth goes come out. Okay, if you don't want to come and protest, like Gbondele Fautimi was saying, talking about sit-at-home protest, that one go still work if we are really united. In a sense, society, we talk about tax bill that they just implemented. Everybody just turn deaf ear like it no affect me. Like seriously, all we could do is take sides. Now, Presido talk this one. I be VD, I be rate, I be a revolutioner, I be obedient. Who that your obedient revolutioner, rate, this, that, help? Who he help? I take the put food for your table. When we dey talk of issues, when they affect the common people on the streets, when we dey talk of how graduates no dey see work, they work. When we fit hand good living, we know when we dey talk of how common garri seller no fit see food chop. When we dey talk of you no get common hospital to go if your pikin dey sick or you dey sick. When we dey talk of no pension, when we dey talk of insecurity here and there. Now you the group obedience, the group revolutionary, the group rate, the group this one. Wetin e go take us if we, the youth, come together, realize our say these people they are finishing us. May we stand up against them first before we we'll talk of ideology, before we we'll talk of who we want to be president, before we go talk of, or let's say okay, let's do it randomly in a radical way. Give them for 4 years. You enter there, you take your 4 years, you don't fit solve the problem of the nation, we boot you out. How about that? Come on. So what they said is enough for the while. Please, you people should think with your heads, not like sentiment or here and there, or my ideology, or this is who I want, or tribalism. We are gone past that, please. Okay, my bro, I will end everything here, my people. Thanks to you all. No offense to VDM, I'm a hardcore rate, but my own view, my own concern, I must say, I must talk as it be. Good day and a wonderful week ahead.